Right, hey guys, so I'm assuming that anyone watching this video is interested in or has thought about coming to Loughborough University. What I'm going to be doing is showing you the main site, so I consider that to be the Students' Union, the main educational buildings, the gyms, the swimming pool, and the student village and other accommodations that are around Loughborough. I am currently off campus because that's where my accommodation is, but as you can see there, let's point down, oh god no, there, that is Towers, so that's one of the accommodations on campus, so that kind of gives you reference as to how far away I am. But yeah, anyway, I'll stop talking and I will get on with this tour, so let's go! Right, hey guys, I just got to uni and yeah, this is like one of the main squares filled with loads of educational buildings. So just here is the English and Geography building. That building there, I've only been in once, but it had computers in it. What else? This big building here, sorry I'm spinning around lots, but that's like, I think that's sports science as far as I'm aware. But yeah, we'll just keep walking around. But yeah, that's my cycle every day. So that took around, I think the recording took like 6 minutes. But yeah. It's not far at all. But yeah, we'll pop into Power Base. I'm not actually allowed into the main gym because I'm not a member, but we can pop to the balcony. So I'll show you that. One sec. Right, so behind me now is the main gym. I'll go through that door in a second to show you the actual inside, but I'm going to talk out here. So as far as I'm aware, this costs £200 a year, and this is your more serious gym kind of gym. Probably the best gym I've ever seen. But yeah, we'll just quickly have a look inside. So yeah, Power Base is an insanely good gym. I would recommend it to anybody. And the thing that makes it so great is how it's in such close proximity to most of the things in the university. So for example, Students' Union is there, educational buildings are there, and Power Base is that. So they're all in a square around, no, triangle of around 400 metres each way at most. It just makes it so much more motivational to actually go. So for example, I've signed up to Polywell this year, and that was a 3-year contract, so I've ended up paying £300 to go to a gym that's really, really far away, which isn't ideal, but oh well. Right, so behind me now is the first team rugby pitch. It's a 3G pitch, which is great because it means all weather, but yeah, it's just great. It's where IMS matches happen as well, so that's quite good information for the guys who like rugby. Right, so behind me now is I would say the main AstroTurf pitch on Loughborough's campus, but there is 4 of them. And these are great because they allow you to go and have a kickabout with your mates. And also it's a really good way of meeting new people in Freshers Week, so I'd really recommend going to have a little kickabout in Freshers, regardless of your football ability. It's all fun. But yeah, they're great facilities, and it's one of the great things about Loughborough being so sporty is the fact you get these insane facilities. Right, so behind me now is the basketball pitches, or courts, whatever you call them, I don't know. But yeah, they're just free to use whenever you want. Right, so behind me now is the Union, and I'm just about to go in there. But yeah, I'm probably not going to talk because it's really daunting walking through there with the camera. But yeah, I'll speak to you in a minute. Right, so yeah, the Students' Union is supposedly one of the best in England apparently, but yeah, it's really good because you can go there midday, say you have an hour between your lectures, you can go pop there for like a sandwich or something like that. But yeah, that's what I go there for. What else can you go there for? Yeah, so the nightclub obviously, so you've got 3 nightclubs in there. So you've got Room 1, Fusion and Cogs. Room 1 has your more chart-based music. Yeah, apparently it has rhyme in there too, whatever that is. Then you have Cogs, which is like your hip-hop, your rap, your kind of... Also grime, apparently. I've been told to mention grime a lot. And then you have fusion, which is like your sing-along kind of music. So it depends on what you're after, really. It does cater to the needs of many, so that's what makes it such a great students' union. Because apparently lots of people come here and they think it's great. But yeah, I don't know what we'll do now. Where should we go now? Right, something that really can't go amiss is this little guy. So this is what is known as Papa Size, and this is where you get your food after a night out. Right, I don't know if you can actually read that sign behind me, but this is the Hazelgrave building. And this is the building with the Mac Suites in it, so that's quite useful because it's open 24/7. So in the sense, if you ever need to get any work done on a computer, you can always just head here, if your laptop fails or something like that. But yeah, it's a cool building. I come here quite a bit. Right, so behind me now is the England Cricket, I think it's Performance Centre or something along those lines, and this is where the ECB are based within Loughborough University. Right, here's AstroTurf number 2, so this is the one that's probably the closest to all of you guys if you live in the student village. One big thing about Loughborough University, it is enormous. I'm not gonna lie, it's the biggest one in Europe or something like that, but yeah, you can tell because it is big. I've decided to walk around it instead of cycling around it because I can actually talk to you guys a bit more. Right, so behind me now is the Student Services building. This is where you could go if you have like a learning disability. Now is like the main hub of all the educational buildings, at least for what I do anyway. So I do geography, if you didn't know, and yeah, this is the main area for where all the geography buildings are. One of the things I really like is these really clear signs as to where you are. Those, I don't know if you've just seen that, but yeah, they really help finding buildings, obviously, because the way they do it on the maps is kind of weird, but yeah, just having those big signs up there makes it really easy to find where you're meant to be going. But yeah, Brockington behind us there, that's where, oh god, there. Yeah, so that's where most of my lectures have been, if not all of my lectures. No, most of my lectures this term have been. Don't know what that building is. And then that building over there is Schofield. I'll go collect my bike and then we'll head over to where Holywell is, because it's right on the other side of the campus. Thought I'd mention bikes as I've just walked past a ton. So yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of bike things. What are you called? I don't know what they're called, but yeah, there's a lot of these, and that's because you pretty much need a bike if you're going to be at Loughborough. It's not necessarily a need, it just makes it a lot easier. Like, it means you can get around the campus in 10 minutes rather than half an hour or 45 minutes. But yeah, I would definitely recommend bringing a bicycle to university if you're going to come to Loughborough. Right, so that's Towers Accommodation just there. It's not the most picturesque of buildings, I know, but it's apparently a really, really good accommodation. So if you ever get put in there, don't write it off and be like, no, I want to move. It's actually really good in there, apparently. Right, so where we're headed now is we're heading over to the Holywell gym, which is quite a long way away, so that's why I'm back on the bike. But yeah, the gym itself is £100 a year, provided you sign up to the Fresher deal. Right, so this building here is where you would come to get your parcels and deliveries and stuff if you're on campus. So I've realised that isn't very clear of the library. So upstairs you have a computer room and a silent working area. To the left of that image that I've just shown you, there's a few computers and a workspace just for group work. To the right you have a cafe, and on the 2 floors below you just have loads of books. So yeah, just hope that helps. Yeah, that bus I've just gone past takes you anywhere on the campus for free. Student tips. Behind me there is AstroTurf number 3. That is the one at Holywell, and Holywell is coming up on our left. Right, Right, so Holywell as a gym is honestly insane. It's a really, really good gym. The only problem with it is quite far away, so just factor that in when you buy your membership. Right, so the accommodation just behind me here is Faulkner and Eggington. Now I'll show them position on the map. So they're quite close to the educational buildings, which is pretty good. Right, so apparently I forgot to go past David Collett, so that's another accommodation. I'll show a picture of it now. I also didn't go to the off-campus accommodation because they're really far apart, but yeah, I'll show a picture of each of them now. So firstly you have William Morris, Harry French, and The Holt. Right, so unfortunately I couldn't actually tour the accommodations themselves, and that's basically because I don't have access to do that. However, luckily for us, we do have tours online, so if you check the top link in the description, it will be a link to a page which I'll show you now. Right, so the link in my description should direct you to this page. So for example, let's have a look at Elvin's page. So yeah, you get onto this page now, and then if you have a look at this little video button here, you get little video tours of each accommodation.
Hi, I'm Hayley and welcome to Elvin Richards, the largest catered hall on campus. And this fine physique of a man over here is Elvin the Elephant, our team mascot.
Now, as cringy as they are very, very good at actually showing you what is in the accommodation themselves, so I definitely recommend watching them. Right, so behind me here is the swimming pool. Now, the swimming pool's great, it's a really good quality swimming pool. What else? Oh yeah, it comes free with your Holywell and Power-based memberships, so provided you get a gym membership, you've signed up for it, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. Right, so behind me here are the tennis courts. So this is obviously where you can come play tennis, and the building next to it, this is, I think it's like an indoor tennis centre. But that also doubles up as where you would have your exams. So there's a bit of a love-hate relationship going on between students in this building, but there you go. Right, anyway, that is the end of the video for today. So if you found that useful, then it would be great if you could just leave a like, because then I can know this has been helpful. If it hasn't, however, then just tell me why in the comment section, and I will try and sort that out in a future video. Also, if you have any questions you need to ask about Loughborough, I will try my best to answer them. I'm obviously not like a Loughborough representative in terms of like an actual person who works here, but I will give my best answer I can possible. I'm pretty much done, so yeah. I wish you the best of luck in your exams, and like, subscribe, and I guess see you in September. See ya!